You know, if you saw my post yesterday, then you saw me talking about losing my tools. And somebody basically taking my tools. They hit the side of the road and the person went through the tools and took what they wanted, took the most expensive and left, you know, the plumbing pipe and stuff that didn't matter to them. Left that, and they also made away with 2 of the Milwaukee bins. At this point, I'm not even gonna make a thing talking about it or whatever, but anyways, it made me think, like, when I'm rolling walls, that gives me peace. I know it's weird, it's crazy to a lot of people. I don't know, there's something about rolling walls makes me peace. But as I'm sitting here rolling walls, I get a lot of clarity while I'm doing it too. Anyways, long story short, I was thinking about my friend because of the tools that were lost in that toolbox. And I was just thinking about how he was trying to get to a better place mental health wise. And the reason I'm even bringing it up is because I've been in a horrible place mental health wise for the last couple of days. And all I had of my friend that passed was some tools that were in that toolbox. And anyways, I was just thinking about that and how, you know, he was trying to get to a better place mental health wise. He was on 2 different antidepressants, and I think that's a lot of what led kind of to his demise. And I felt awful as a friend because I was one of the last people to see him a day or so earlier. And we didn't talk about that though. We didn't talk about mental health or anything like that. We talked about guns. He said he felt like somebody was out to get him. He said that he wanted to borrow my pistol, and then something in my gut turned when he asked. And I said, nah, I don't think I can do that. Buddy, I don't feel right, but call me should you need me. And thank God I didn't, because it would have been my gun ultimately that he used. But instead he traded his only means of transportation, a motorcycle, for a little weird style old school shotgun. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Anyways, so we didn't talk about that really, and I really kicked myself in the ass for not really pursuing him harder, because I should have saw that he was in a darker place, but I honestly didn't. He asked me if I believed in God right there before I left that day, and I said, yeah, I believe in God. And he said, well, if there's a God, then how come he let the stepfather to my children, how come he let him rape my little kids? And I said, you know, that's the devil, man. The devil got a grasp on this world that wasn't nothing to do with God, man. And he said, I don't know. You know, I don't know. So, you know, losing the tools drummed up a bunch of emotion about that. And I'm just being real with you. I'm not even trying to think of what it is to say. I'm just choking on my own words because it's hard to say it. But, you know, those of you that have friends, because I really don't have none besides the people online that I meet, you know, like a family, a lot of you, but I don't get to really know anybody. And I don't have any like real, true friends. So those of you that have them, you're truly 100% blessed to even have one in this life. So check in on them is, I guess what I'm trying to say is check in on them and just love on them while you got them here, man. Check in on them. If something seems off, question. You know, don't just let it go. Don't just blow it off as they're having a bad day, because it may not be that they're having a bad day. It may be the day that is their last. It may be the last time you see them. So check on your family, check on your friends, and cherish the things that you have of the people that you love. Because if you ever should lose them, God forbid, I hope this feeling on no one. I wish this on nobody. I hope nobody ever feels like I feel today when I'm thinking about the tool. It's not the cost of the $10,000 that I lost in that tool, the tools being taken. It's more the sentimental value that's the only thing that I had of my friend. He was from Germany, and his mom actually survived the Holocaust. So just super extraordinary, sweet people. And I know this is a long video, I'm sorry, but I just had to get that out, man. Check on your family, check on your friends, and love on each other while you got each other.